evening, folks. Welcome to the Livonia Public Schools Board of Education special meeting. It is very special tonight. Special meeting of May 4th, 2026. Mrs. Acosta, would you please take the roll?
Mrs. Bradford,
Here.
Mrs. Frank,
Here.
Mrs. Jarvis,
Here.
Mr. Johnson,
Here.
Mr. McFarland,
Here.
Mrs. Acosta is here, President Burton.
Here, and we have a quorum. We are on one group mic tonight, so I have been asked to make sure to remind everyone that if you are participating verbally, if you could please speak up to make sure that the microphone catches us. The first item on our agenda this evening is audience communications. I don't have any blue slips. Does anyone have a blue slip, or does anyone wish to participate in audience communications tonight? All righty. Seeing none, this is, as we mentioned, a very special meeting. We have one item on the agenda. Typically, we have our voting items all batched together in our general meeting, or what folks call our regular or general meeting. When we have something that's really important that we vote on right away, we can call a special meeting, which is what we've done this evening. We have a very wonderful event to celebrate this evening. Let's see here. If you'd like to have an agenda for either the special meeting, which is going to be brief, I anticipate, or our study session that follows this special meeting, the agendas, I believe, are on the table just out there. And if you are watching from home and would like to follow along with an agenda, you can find it on our website. That is livoniapublicschools.org. If you hover over the board tab, you can drop down to board meeting information, and you'll have a copy of our agenda there. One characteristic that we teach our kids throughout our school district at all levels is that of respect. You have our word that this Board of Education will treat one another and everyone who is present this evening with respect. We find that to be absolutely the best way to teach our kids is to model that ourselves, and you have our word that we will do so. We will be taking a brief break after this special meeting before we begin our study session, so we'll have time to congratulate our honoree of the evening. Let's see here. If anyone would like to take any photos of any portion of our meeting this evening, you are certainly welcome to do so, and you're welcome to move to whatever position where you might be able to get a better view. Don't hesitate to come on up or around behind us and so forth to get the shot that you'd like to get. That's perfectly fine. The next item on our agenda this evening is item 3, approval of Stevenson High School principal. And may I have a motion from a board member, please?
President Burton.
Mrs. Acosta.
Move that the Board of Education of the Livonia Public Schools School District accept the recommendation of the superintendent and appoint Pete Katsayanis as the principal at Stevenson High School beginning July 27, 2026.
Support.
Who's around? We have a motion by Mrs. Acosta, supported by Mrs. Bradford. And we're going to hear from Mr. Francis, I believe.
Thank you very much. So we're all here this evening to talk about Taniotis Kotianis, whom we all lovingly call PK. It's easier for us. So we appreciate that. As you know, Pete's been the scheduling assistant principal at Stevenson High School since late fall of 2021. His work experience has been both wide and deep. He was a high school scheduling assistant principal for 5 years in Dearborn Public Schools. Pete's a teacher at heart. Really, just any evidence, you just have to talk to him. So just his nearly 20 years of exceptional classroom experience just oozes out of him still. Just to spend a few minutes chatting with him about student learning, and you'll immediately see his passion for curriculum, student learning, and relationship building. In fact, I'd say relationships first is his motto, because he carefully crafts them with both staff and students. I sat in on a couple of the interviews. I was part of that team, and he lights up when he talks about student learning and educational settings. Pete's also a Stevenson parent with a graduating senior and another entering 10th grade at Stevenson. He's a Spartan for life, everybody, through and through. Pete has a bachelor's degree in political science from the University of Michigan Dearborn. He obtained his teaching credentials from Eastern Michigan University. He has a master's degree in educational leadership from Madonna University. We are proud and excited to recommend to you Mr. Pete Kotianis as the next principal of Stevenson High School.
Thank you. Are there comments or questions from board members and or the superintendent?
I'd like to follow first.
Go right ahead, Mrs. Owen.
With the recommendation, that would be great, thank you. So I want to take just a moment and recognize the reason we have this vacancy. And so we have this vacancy because we have an exceptional person and leader retiring from Stevenson High School, Mr. Pete Mazzoni. So Pete has so capably led Stevenson for many, many years, and before that, as an assistant principal, and before that, as a graduate. And so talk about Spartan for life. We are really, really going to miss Pete so much. And we know how important this role is, not only for the Stevenson student body and community, but for the staff and for someone like Pete, who we know it feels like you're turning over someone, something very special to you. So we thank him for all of his years of effort. But we are. And it's such a pleasure here to have Christina Abajamra and Paul Kennedy, assistant principals at Stevenson, here to welcome their current colleague in a new role, members of the Stevenson staff, and family, Pete's family as well, who I know he'll introduce. But one of the things I wanted to share, in addition to Phil's great introduction, is just really how genuine and authentic Pete is with everyone with whom he comes in contact. So that may be a friend, a colleague, a student, a family member. Who you see Pete to be, he shows up every single day in his role as a leader, as an educator, and in his belief in the Stevenson staff, his belief in doing what is truly in the best interest of the children they serve is so evident. In spending time not only talking with Pete over the past several years, but most recently through a 3-round interview process, it really was an opportunity to hear about an expanded vision for Stevenson High School, what that looks like, and what he is eager to do with his administrative colleagues as well as teacher colleagues at Stevenson. So I know it makes me so excited and so proud to be bringing this recommendation to you. I told you on Friday that I had great news to share with you, and that was certainly not an undersell. We are extraordinarily proud to bring this recommendation forward to you, and I'd like to invite, certainly obviously after the board comments, but Pete to join us here at the table.
Thank you. Comments from board members? I will jump in. On behalf of the board, many of us have been Stevenson families ourselves, and whether we're there currently with our kiddos at Stevenson or in the district, we have heard nothing but fabulous things. And the thing that keeps coming to the top of the list from everything that I hear, whether it's in our board information over the last few days about this appointment or just throughout life at Stevenson in regards to Pete, is relationships. And we all know how vital that is. We all lived through COVID when all those normal face-to-face interactions had to be altered, at least for a while. And we saw how vitally important relationships are to people. That can't be understated, and it certainly can't be understated with our adolescents, with our high schoolers. It is vital. Pete, your reputation as building relationships is paramount.